What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Prop In. If this is your first time here, I go in the sibiya. What we do is explore and showcase some of the most beautiful homes in and around South Africa. Today we are on 16 on Bree, the tallest residential development in Cape Town, developed by renowned developer FWJK. I'd like to congratulate them on this phenomenal development. It stands out in the Cape Town landscape as one of the iconic residential developments. Before we get into it though, massive thanks to the Rolex team for getting us into this phenomenal development. I'll put all the details down below. As always, if you haven't yet subscribed, go down, subscribe, press that like button. The more support we can get on this channel, the better the properties will get. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's prop in. So starting the tour on the 34th floor of 16 on Bree, and just welcoming everyone to this magical penthouse. Today, as I've said in the introduction, we are in Cape Town, 16 on Bree, the highest residential development in Cape Town. We're on the 34th floor, so the views are about to be sensational. The first thing you notice are these high ceilings, double volume ceilings, and just the amount of natural lighting just piercing into this entire space. And that's due to these floor to ceiling window panels, high ceilings. It reminds me of those New York penthouse loft type of apartments where you have these high ceilings, window panels hedging the entire space, and natural lighting just drenching this beautiful spot. Talking about the space of this penthouse is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 251 square meters of floor area, currently listed for 26.2 million rand. I'll put the property link down in the description as well as our information if you are interested in this penthouse. Right, just so continuing with this property, looking at this beautiful, stunning kitchen, such a seamless finish to this entire kitchen. Really ripe for that gourmet experience when you are entertaining people. It's an open concept, so it allows you to interact with people and be in and out the kitchen so seamlessly. Very smooth countertop, plenty of real estate. I love the sleek finish to the cabinetry, open shelving, Smeg induction stove, oven in front of us. Very minimalist approach that they took to this kitchen, but it fits so well with the entire design of this penthouse. It's sort of, they use very earthy type of tones, and you'll see more of this come to life in the bedrooms. To my right, you have this beautifully tucked away pantry, scullery area, more of the functional space. So you have the sink here, you have the dishwasher, washing machine, and a continuation of the sleek finish to the cabinetry work. And taking everyone this side, looking at this finish, you have these large floor to ceiling sliding doors which open perfectly. Today is a perfect day to be actually touring this apartment, as it is, the weather today is playing along on our side. It's currently sort of the middle of winter at the moment, so we do have a rare sighting in Cape Town. It normally is a rainy winter type of conditions in Cape Town, but looking at today, very beautiful, mountain looking so clear. And from this penthouse, you have overall views of the entire Cape Town CBD space. We also have views of Greenpoint Stadium, Brook-Up, foreshore down at your footstep. It's such a beautiful view that you have here, almost 270-degree views. And if you guys did watch our tour about a couple of weeks ago, we did tour one of the highest penthouses in Cape Town, which is also in this development, which we'll link up below. But as you can see now, the mountain ranges from here that you can see it's a bit special.
Yeah, it's a bit special because it is a penthouse. Even though it's not like the true penthouse, you still get a view of all the mountains, and the view's actually quite nicely spread out.
And you do have a wraparound balcony Both the main bedrooms, there's two main bedrooms. Both of them do have their own separate balcony, but we'll show you that if you hang around. Wraparound balcony giving you more views of the harbor area. And I love this design, this beam design above us. It's very beautiful, artistic. It just brings a little bit more elements to this penthouse. Gorgeous design. As I've said, you have this entire landscape in front of you. Very convenient space here. This building is prime location if you are looking to have that overall cosmopolitan lifestyle, as you can interact with plenty areas. You can have walking distance down to waterfront, walking distance down to Greenpoint, and you can also interact with these different companies, corporate companies in and around the city. It's such a dynamic space here. You can feel the energy. But one thing I do love, just bringing everyone back inside, one thing I do love, we are on the 34th floor. So when you do close all the windows and all the sliding doors, the sound insulation here is perfect. I hope the mic really does sort of give you guys the idea in terms of the noise. You feel as though you are in your own oasis. It's so quiet, so tranquil up here. It's a very special place to be as you are this high. But it's just sort of, you guys come inside and let me close the sliding doors just to give you that experience of the sound insulation that you get from this high up. In front of us, you have this beautiful centerpiece timber dining table, and above it, you have this very cool acrobatic light fixture suspended from this high ceiling. And as you can see above us, there's a different play of different levels of the ceiling, suspended ceiling. And throughout this penthouse, in all the different spaces, you do have aircon, which is always a nice thing to have. Taking everyone this side and flowing perfectly and seamlessly onto the sort of the living area. Just wanted to point out this area here. You do have an overhang from this countertop, giving you this beautiful breakfast area here. People can come here, join you, sit here and interact. Such an entertaining, friendly home when you do have guests over, dinner parties. This is perfect. Then bringing everyone this side before we go to this lounge living room area, I'd like to just point out this beautiful space here. Firstly, just two details which I just want to spend a few minutes on is that you have these roller blinds here. If you do have harsh sunlight, you are able to shut it out with these roller blinds. But secondly, I love this detail here. You have an enlarged sill here, which allows you to have a reading spot. Neo and myself were sitting here earlier on. It allows you to just sit here and enjoy these beautiful, breathtaking views. So when you are seated here and looking at this entire landscape, you could honestly sit here the entire day. It's such a beautiful view. You can sit here, read. You can even have like sort of pillows here looking at this entire view. I can talk about this view the whole day, to be honest. Then taking everyone back this side, I love the furnishing that they have throughout this entire penthouse. High volume carpets, very high quality materials that they have here just to make this large space feel a bit more homey. Bringing everyone this side, I love the space here, very cozy, and I've spoken about the furnishing. It's very high quality, very plush and high volume, as you do have this high volume rug beneath. But my favorite thing about this space is the stonework on these coffee tables. Very beautiful, different pieces of rock amalgamated into one stone piece. Very beautiful use of textures. You find a lot of different materials coming into the space, which gives it that beautiful balance. You have stonework, you have steel, you have aluminium, timber. It's a very sort of cohesive space. TV space here. And I love the use of textures in this entire penthouse, but you can see it perfectly here with this textured wallpaper that they have wrapping this entire wall finish. I love the use of black accents throughout this entire penthouse. You have this black framing throughout all these window panels, black walls to just juxtapose the different colors of the adjacent walls. It's a good use of different colors. Right, so just finishing off the space, heading into the bedrooms. And an interesting detail here is that there are 4 bedrooms, but this first bedroom here, you can almost imagine it as a guest bedroom, and you'll see exactly why. So just you guys take that entrance and let me come this side and just show you guys this bedroom here. So as you can see, you have 2 entrances into this bedroom. This bathroom here can be used as a guest bathroom. It's sort of great use of space and great use of planning here, because you could close off this bathroom just to make it into a guest bathroom. But then if you do have someone using this bedroom or a guest over, this can be an ensuite bedroom unit. Clever use of space here that we have. And then just bringing you guys into this main bedroom area. Each of these bedrooms have incredible views of different aspects and different compositions of the view, but they all have this incredible view. From this view here, you have these large window panels giving you this incredible view of the city and the harbor space there. And in the far distance, in the background, you have these beautiful mountain ranges, which it looks as though you're looking at a picture from a wallpaper. From this height, they look magical. And again, the continuation of this enlarged windowsill. Just speaking about the sort of the more functional things, you do have plenty of cabinetry space here with the seamless finish to the cabinetry work. Large bed here, and then as I've spoken about, the aircon in all the rooms that you have in this penthouse. Beautiful washed look to this flooring that you have. So bring you guys back towards you guys and entering this main bedroom. As I've spoken about, two main bedrooms. Just bring you guys to the bathroom. We have this almost spa-like bathrooms that they have in this penthouse. To my left, bathtub, walk-in shower, but just bringing you guys closer here, and the beautiful detail that you have to this basin is this seamless finish to this countertop, which integrates into the basin. It's a sleek, minimalist look, which we love. Onshore tap fixtures and mixers, and then you have your cabinetry space here with this soft close finish. Very satisfying. And then because this is slightly tucked away from the sort of the facade of this development or this penthouse, you are at the risk of having a dark space here. But a clever thing which they did here was to just install these window panels just to sort of translate the natural lighting which comes from the sliding doors into the space here and bring you this natural lighting. You don't have to use excessive use of the sort of artificial lighting. Then taking you guys that side, before we go that side, so cabinetry space, but there's more cabinetry space here. This can be used as a linen closet, as well as this cabinetry space behind us. And then as you enter here, this is such a magical room here. The colors, the use of different textures, just sort of going through it in detail. Cabinetry to my right, large window panel just to bring you that natural lighting. You can also have a desk set up here if you needed to, but as you look here, very beautiful bed setup. You have this very contemporary design to this bed stand, mattress on top of it, beautiful. And then as I've spoken about the different textures and the wallpaper, you have the stunning wallpaper which has this illusion of movement, sort of resembling the ocean that you have here in front of us. These window panels that I've spoken about, translating the natural lighting into the bathroom space, aircon units, and then these beautiful side tables here that add a little bit of warmth due to that panel finish with the dark timber tones. There's actually plenty of cabinetry space here. Now that I'm looking at it, to my left and to my right, you have plenty of cabinetry space. And then you have this built-in study makeup space area. And as we step out here, floor to ceiling, sliding doors leading you out to this balcony, private balcony that you have for this room. I'm sure you guys were hearing a lot of noise from the balcony, which points towards that point I was making in the beginning. When you do go out into the balcony, the roof terraces, you do have the ambient noise of the surrounding areas, but as soon as you close all the sliding doors, it drowns out all the noise. But so finishing off this floor and just meeting me upstairs to look at the last two bedrooms.
Tell me what your space is. I walk in, the whole club was empty, now it's a situation. I'm so tired, I'm so done pretending like I remember faces. Smoking loud, I'm thinking, how did you get this invitation? Tough the combination.
Going up these staircases and meeting you guys at the landing of the first floor of this penthouse. But I wanted to bring you guys here just to the landing so you can see the volume of this entire living space here. It's a very special penthouse that you have here. And I think the volume is even more accentuated or is even more emphasized when you're standing here and just looking at this entire open space. These large floor to ceiling window panels hedging this entire space and bringing this natural lighting just to pierce into this entire space here. And as the landscape changes around you, you're able to enjoy it and contemplate it through these large window panels. So as you come up here, you'll see hedging this entire space, you do have these see-through balustrades hedging this entire staircase and also the landing, just to give you this clear, seamless view to the downstairs area. And just bring you guys to the first bedroom of this floor. Similar types of finishes and materials, just slightly different orientations that you have in these bedrooms. One detail I want to point out to you guys, I love the intentional different use of different textures that they have in each of these bedrooms. In this bedroom here, you have this beautiful wax finish to this adjacent wall here. Very stunning texture that you have, which directly contrasts the adjacent walls that you have either side of it, and it sort of makes this room unique to the others. In front, you have cabinetry space, as I've mentioned, but as you can see here, a large window panel or glass panel of the overall city views, mountain views, and harbor space. As well, you have these large reveals and sill here, just to give you a space to contemplate all these views here. This room here is en suite, so just taking everyone into the space here. Seamless finishes as we've seen throughout, continuation of this high quality materials. Walk-in shower here, and again with this integrated sink here, hand-screw tap fixture here, and then this large mirror in front of us. Very minimalist approach and clean throughout, and then you have also a neat outlet in there. Very cool design here. Taking everyone back to the landing and to the main bedroom, or the second main bedroom rather, and as I've mentioned down below, beautiful use of contrasting walls here. You have this dark black wall here, which is contrasting this more off-white grayer finish. And then again with this organic shaped mirror, just to increase a little bit of harmony into this otherwise very dynamic space. And as we enter here, this bedroom here is sort of a mirror image of the main bedroom below it. But as we go through it in detail, stepping into this large bathroom space here, you have this bathtub to my left, walk-in shower with this beautiful mosaic-like tile floor finish. Hedging this entire space, you have this textured tile, and then bringing you guys back here with this beautiful, such a seamless, very organic finish to this basin and countertop, so it integrates well, very seamless look and minimalist. Large window, and as I've mentioned downstairs, these window panels just to bring you that natural lighting. Heated towel rail, as I don't think I've mentioned, but yeah, heated towel rail, cabinetry space, large window which gives you that natural lighting pouring in. And as I've spoken about the furniture, and the cool detail that you have here is this beautiful wallpaper which has this ombre finish to it. Very cool and unique to this room. It's a continuation of that theme of each room having something very unique to identify it as. And then you have this large space here, seamless flow, and as I've spoken about these high volume rugs throughout, it really does help make a space very warm and homey. Coming this side, you have this makeup station, sort of study area, plenty of cabinetry space hedging this entire room. And as we come towards you guys, you have this beautiful seamless transition from the indoor to the outdoors through these large floor to ceiling window or sliding doors rather. And as we step out here, the sun's about to come out through the clouds. You have these beautiful views opening up, Table Mountain in front of us. It's really the perfect day to be doing this tour. You have this overall city landscape. Some of the biggest corporate companies are situated in and around the space here. Investec with their offices there, ABSA, Standard Bank, Radisson Blue in front of us. So if you are working in and around the space, it's such a convenient apartment to be staying in, or penthouse rather. And this was such a fun episode to share with you guys. It was such a unique penthouse with this large volume living area and the very high quality bedroom spaces. When you are in those spaces, the tranquility, the homey feel after a long day, it must be such a great feeling just coming back and relaxing in these bedrooms. But sort of bringing everything to a close, hope you guys did enjoy this tour. As I've said, if you are interested in this penthouse, I'll leave all the details down in the description. I'll also put our details. Feel free to reach out if you are interested in this penthouse. From ourselves at Let's Prop In, to you guys, see you on the next one.